And we are here at the IAGS. It is day 2, and I'm very excited. We have Anita Parbhakar-Fox. How are you, Anita?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. It is awesome hanging out with you this week. I was a huge fan of you when you came and did a GeoHUG. That was
Yeah.
awesome. So, no, it's very fun to be here with you.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be here, and it's, for me, it's actually been really nice to catch up with lots of old faces. So, I went to the University of Tasmania to Codes for my PhD, and it's actually been really great seeing people I haven't seen for over a decade. So it's certainly been nice to bring my current cohort, my watch, here and get them to meet some old faces and important people to me. So it's been great.
Yeah, I love that. And you are one of the keynotes this week. What are you talking about?
So my keynote is going to focus on the opportunity that mine waste presents us with. So, obviously, as we move towards the energy transition, and we know we're going to open, at least 130 new mines by 2050, what are we going to do with all that waste we produce? And, for me, I really think we're at a pivotal point in terms of mine waste management. So we can continue to manage that mine waste in the same manner we have done for many, many decades.
Yeah.
But I certainly think that if we continue to sort of manage in that way, we're going to see more examples of acid mine drainage, more examples of brumidinho. We're going to see more negative impacts associated with that waste. So I think we're really at a pivotal point now where we have to sort of reimagine how we're going to manage that waste. And we can actually demonstrate to communities, to governments, that we're taking that challenge, very seriously. And as a mining industry, we're striving to be more responsible for, how we manage that waste. But also, within that waste, we know through the work that I'll be presenting that there's lots and lots of critical metals in there. So if we need more cobalt, let's look in the waste, especially because a lot of that cobalt that we've found so far in our survey has been hosted in pyrite. And when that pyrite oxidizes, it generates the acid mine drainage. So it kind of seems like a win-win solution. There's a lot of technology companies now that have come onto the scene and have developed technologies specific to sort of recover value from things like pyrite. So I think it's just a really exciting time in terms of innovation.
Yes, 100%. And it's having a lot of interesting technology chats, and all sorts of discussions are coming out of it this week, which is really cool to see. So, but you've become such a expert, one of the gurus in this space. What led you on the path that you are on now?
I think it's a deep sense of irritation, really, because it sounds really sort of a bit blasé to say it, but it's like with my kids, I say to them, tidy your room. It should be natural, sort of part of our DNA to actually tidy up after ourselves. It's not good enough to me to sort of, put a tailing storage facility or a waste rock dump somewhere, try and manage it, put a cover on it, monitor it for a bit, and then try and sign it off back to the government. We should be doing things with these materials. We've invested so much money to extract them, to move them. Essentially mining is about moving waste. It's not really about delivering metals or ore. So why not make use of this material that we've extracted, characterize it, and find reuse opportunities? So it's probably, I feel like I'm a bit irritated by the fact that we're kind of missing this opportunity.
100%. And you've doing incredible work in that space. It's been awesome. There's so many inspiring, incredible women at this conference this week. I'm having the best chats, and it's just awesome, having people like you, just really getting out there. It's amazing, very inspiring.
And also seeing the next generation of amazing women. So I've got 2 colleagues with me. So I've got PhD student Olivia Mahias, and she's been doing incredible work looking at indium cycling in mine waste environments.
Awesome.
And the reason she's doing that is to work out how it sort of, transports in the natural environment. But also, as we kind of work out its deportment in these mine waste materials, we can work out how to do that extraction. So one really cool thing she found in her research was we were out sampling at Balgammon, which is a mine site in northwest Queensland, and we kind of saw these stalactites kind of from this adit. And so we went and we sampled them, and then when we took them to the geomicrobiology lab, full of bacterial life. And so what we've been doing is trying to now sort of isolate those bacteria, develop biofilms with a pathway towards using that to bioleach and extract that indium. So in fact, this very fundamental research project has kind of led to some technology outcomes, which I think is exciting.
That's so cool.
And I suppose another colleague I've got here, Dr. Rosie Blannon, she recently finished a PhD, and we've been doing this national survey. So we're now on 77 mine sites that we've sampled the waste from, and so now we're starting to kind of try and make sense of what this data means.
You'd be collecting so much
now.
now.
We've got probably 5,000 geochemistry entries into our database. So it's getting big, but now we're kind of trying to work out, what is the signature of particular, for example, her presentation was on VMS deposits. And so we're working out, what's the signature of VMS waste in terms of critical metals? And can we see similarities between, I guess, different types of VMS systems? So it's starting to get very interesting now. So I hope that the next year, 2025, 26, you see a lot of papers coming out of our research team from the national survey we've done. Yeah.
That is awesome. And I love to hear that such great talent coming through as well. It's obviously been a big topic this morning of been having all sorts of chats with people here, and like university and then future talent pool. It's always it's a really tricky topic.
It is tricky. Yeah. I think I certainly think that when it comes to looking at mine waste and seeing geoscientists, early career researchers, and even engineers too, being able to apply their skills for something that feels quite good.
I know, it gives you a lot of purpose.
Yeah, it's really sort of connected with a lot of early career researchers. So certainly the MyWatch team, we've had a few alumni too, but certainly currently we're probably set about 17, 18 people.
Wow.
And it's really exciting. So, with lots of new international editions as well. So getting that perspective of mine waste management from other geographies, very important. Yeah.
That's amazing. So outside of all this incredible work, what would be some fun facts about you that people might not know?
Oh, fun facts.
Yes, I love a fun fact.
Well, I have a cockatiel called Galena, which I think is very nice. I actually have two budgies. One's called Panthalassa and the other one's called Tethys. So there's a very strong geology theme amongst our pets. I was actually in a meeting with a colleague recently, and every time she said Galena, my bird would chirp, which I did find quite funny.
I love that so much.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of fun. I mean, I think everyone's probably seen that I drag my kids around to lots and lots of places.
Yes.
I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. So
that's good.
But it's been kind of nice to see them educated in this particular space as well. And I think, I don't know that there's many 11-year-olds or 14-year-olds who are quite so well versed in mine waste and have actually participated in some sampling campaigns, which probably shouldn't say on record, but never mind. But
I know, we're like, scratch that.
That's okay. Yeah. But no, I don't know. And then they're kind of spreading that message to their colleagues and their peers. And I think it's nice to sort of see that message kind of getting out early about sustainability.
100%. No, it's amazing. It's well, I've never done anything like that, so they're lightning years ahead of me, so that's so good.
They'll take you on their first campaign. How about that?
Exactly. When they come along, I'll be the student. Yeah, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so lastly, I've been quizzing everybody.
Yes.
Which element is number 27?
Oh, 27. Oh, gosh, this is embarrassing.
You really should know this one.
I want to say cobalt.
Yes.
Yes. Excellent.
Woo, I thought I'd go easy on you. It's I've stumped a fair few people this week, so really put people on the spot. Nothing like a bit of pressure.
Oh, if you just said 1, 2, I knew them up to heart to about 20. And then after that, it gets a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know anymore. Yeah. But no, it is always a pleasure. Thank you so much for chatting to me.
That's okay.
Yeah, good luck with all your presentations.
Thank you very much.
Have fun.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.